Hi everybody, it's Robert Slattery with Blackwell Real Estate. Coming to talk to you today about a lunch and learn I went to the other day at El Gaucho in Bellevue. It was a really nice event held by Madrona Financial and Inland Capital. Madrona Financial is a company that specializes in financial planning, and they've been talking a lot on the radio lately about Delaware Statutory Trusts, or DSTs. And I wanted to go learn more about this because, let's face it, I'm talking to you folks about real estate and investing in real estate on a fairly regular basis, and I want to know what other people are out there talking to folks about. So I wanted to learn about this, and it serves the point to say that Blackwell Real Estate focuses on 4 attributes when we're talking about real estate. When we're looking for a piece of investment property for you, if you want to add properties to your portfolio, we're going to look at 4 key points. Okay, we're going to look at cash flow, which is the positive money, the positive cash flow, the extra money left over at the end of the month after paying all your bills. And really, we want to see that to be a net of at least 7.5%, 8.5% minimum each year return on your investment. Okay, the second thing we look at is debt reduction. And most of our clients are going to go out and they're going to buy a piece of property with some leverage, some mortgage on the property. And so over the course of a year, each year, just by your tenants paying you your rent, you collect the rent and then you pay the mortgage. So your tenants are paying your mortgage for you. We want to see you making at least another 3 to 4% return on your money. Okay, so that's cash flow, debt reduction. Then we look at appreciation, and appreciation is very subjective because it's based on the value that your property goes up each year in market value. And that can be up, it can be down, it can be flat, very, very subjective numbers, okay? And so we look at cash flow, debt reduction, appreciation, and then we also look at depreciation. Now, depreciation is also subjective. If you are making too much money each year, you're not going to be able to depreciate. If you've 1031 into a couple of new properties, you might not be able to depreciate. So this is a question that needs to be tied into a conversation with your CPA. And we will lead the conversation and help guide you in that process. But you're going to have to get your CPA's sign off on that decision. But anyway, when we look at cash flow, positive cash flow, debt reduction, appreciation and depreciation, we see our average client making between 20 and 30% a year on their money, realistically. And that's based on the down payment that you use to get into the property. Okay, so the problem that comes out of that then is property management. After you bought a piece of property, what do you do with it? And that's why Blackwell Real Estate is set up as a one-stop shop where we help you plan what you want to accomplish. We help you find the right properties to acquire, and then we can manage the properties for you if you don't want to. So that's our process, and I wanted to go hear what Brian Evans had to say over at Madrona Financial. Great talk. A DST is a tool that can be used in conjunction with a 1031 exchange. In fact, they like to refer to it as, in one sense, as a 1031 911. So let's say you get to 44 days into your 1031 exchange and you haven't found a replacement property yet. Well, they've got some pretty cool vehicles in place to be able to help you roll your funds and preserve your 1031. It's an illiquid investment. There's not a great avenue. There are ways, but there's not an easy way to free up your cash. Once you've parked it in one of these Delaware statutory trusts, you're probably locked in for 5 to 7 years. So what does all this mean for you? It means that you have options, and you've got some really good options. If you are looking at buying real estate, or if you already own real estate, and you want to figure out, should I buy new real estate? Should I move some things around in my portfolio to increase my cash flow? Or if you're getting towards the end of your working years and you just want to retire, maybe you just want to liquidate everything and 1031 into something like a DST. It's good to have options. And if you have these questions, that's what we're here for. Well, I'm Robert with Blackwell Real Estate, excuse me, and we're here to answer those questions. You can call our 24/7, 365 question line at 888-233-3599. Send us an email to talk@blackwellradio.com, or just give us a call at our office. You can call me direct, 425-205-1000. We would love to talk to you. We'll give you some input from our end. We'll connect you with great other industry leaders like Brian Evans over at Madrona and help you come up with all the information you need to make the best decision based on your scenario. Till next time, thanks.